Hey, this is Gerald Rogers, founder of the Prosperity Tribe and creator of the Live Big Breakthrough Process. Welcome back as we continue the discussion of what is required to create the best year yet and ultimately be the best at what you do. Under all of your successes, every action you take, everything that comes through and from you is all based on this core foundation of what you think, what you believe, and how you see yourself. Maxwell Maltz, who wrote the book Psycho-Cybernetics, phenomenal book, by the way, you should read it. He teaches the principle of how to really train your mind, this little supercomputer inside your brain, to actually work for you rather than against you. And one of the things that he emphasizes is your core self-image. What you believe about yourself will be the determining factor to all the results you get in your life. If you have limiting beliefs that say, I'm not good enough, or I'm too young, or I'm too old, or I can't do that, or I don't know enough yet, or no matter what I do, it's not good enough, all of these beliefs will sabotage your success. And might you have some of those going on? Of course, all of us do. And these all are part of this negative programming that we experience. And sometimes that programming comes from the time we're under 5 years old. So those become really sabotaging things that really hold us back from getting the results. But the challenge is, if you have a belief that says, I'm not good enough, then no matter what you do, there is no way to break free of that. Everything in our life is there to validate the existing beliefs that we have. I want to emphasize that again. Everything that happens in our life is there to validate those existing beliefs that we have in our life. And so when you think about that, when you look at your money situation right now, or you look at your relationships, look at your health, whatever it is, all of that is there because of the self-image that you have. And one of the things Maxwell Maltz identifies is he says, you can never, I repeat, you can never outperform your self-image. If you've got a mentality that believes that you're only worth $30,000 in a year, that you're only worth $15 an hour, then you will never be able to achieve more than that. And you'll never be able to sustain it long term. Sometimes, things might happen where all of a sudden you have this flood of income come in. But the challenge is, if you have this thermostat of money, this little device inside you that says, I'm always just getting by. If that's the programming that's there, then even if you receive a ton of money, your mind will find some way to get rid of the rest. Does this make sense? This is really a deep principle, but I hope you understand it. And this is the reason why you see people go out and they win the lottery, for instance, and they make millions and millions of dollars. But statistics say that within 3 years, almost all of those people are back to where they began or worse. Just because that self-image drives everything. And one of the things to realize is, if you can never outperform your self-image, this idea of willpower will never be enough. Willpower will never sustain you long-term in creating the results you want. That's why so many people struggle with New Year's resolutions, because they're just trying to change the behavior without trying to change the psychology. And it will never work long-term. And so some of the things that all top performers believe, I'm going to give you the 7 top beliefs of all top performers. There's a study that, if you're able to come to the event, Best Year Yet, I will share with you the 21 principles that are called anthropomaximology. Anthropomaximology is the study of top performers. A really technical term that means, study what the best do. And of all those 20, it's really condensed down into 3 different categories or 3 different beliefs. And so these are worth writing down, because ultimately, when you create this foundation for belief, all of the other components to create this to be the best year yet and for you to be the best in your industry become natural, instinctive, and easy, versus trying to force a square peg into a round hole. So let me share with you those 7. The first is this belief that I am constantly learning. So top performers say, I am hungry for growth and achievement. And that desire drives them forward to act. It drives them forward to look for new knowledge and information. They never feel like they've got it all figured out. They always know that there's more to learn. Another core belief, the second core belief of all top producers, is that I am the creator of my life. To understand all the results that I have, both positive and negative, are my creation. And what's powerful about seeing that is that all of a sudden you have the ability to create the future. The challenge is most people live in victimhood, feeling like, oh, this happened and so I can't do this, or this happened, or my mom, and they just look for people outside of themselves to blame for the results, and in that space you are powerless. But as a creator, you are powerful. You have the ability to actually go out and create results. The next core belief, number 3, is I add massive value. Core belief of top producers that they are seeking to make a meaningful contribution in the world and the lives, and that's the reason why their businesses thrive, because all business is built upon the concept that you're solving problems for other people and you're getting paid for it. And top producers believe that they want to create as much value as possible, to solve as many problems as they possibly can. The next core belief, number 4, is I am willing to commit at 100%. There is no stopping me short of just giving everything I can. I'm not going to play halfway. I'm not going to overwhelm my life so that I don't have 100% to give. No, I'm willing to say either no or yes. But when I say yes, boom, I honor my word and I follow through, because if I commit 100%. The next core belief is that top producers focus on possibility and not the problem. They look for the solution and don't get stuck in the mire. When something negative happens, they look at it as a challenge or as an opportunity versus a reason to quit. This becomes really important, to be able to say to yourself, I focus on the possibility and not the problem. So the next core belief of top producers is I live in alignment with my sole purpose. So we'll be talking more through these videos and as you come to the event about what soul purpose really means and how to identify that. But the importance of that is when you are living in alignment with your soul purpose, you have energy, you have passion, you have drive, and you're able to stand in what we call your natural greatness. That place in your life where you can do what very few people can. And when you focus on that and when you live in alignment with that and you're constantly focusing on doing what you're great at versus those things that you don't like to do and at best you could only be good at, when you focus on those areas where you're great, then all of a sudden you shine and are able to really fulfill and have a meaningful life and fulfill the potential that you have. So the final belief of top producers is this, that I have a clear vision in who I am and where I'm headed. That clarity of vision gives them power, gives them focus, gives them ability to create in a powerful and meaningful way. So that clarity is really key, and that's one of the reasons why we created these videos, is to assist you in getting more clarity in terms of the specific things that you can do. And this is also an invitation why we would love to have you come and experience the best year yet, this event where we really drive deep in terms of these elements to really help you create the results you want. I'm so excited to have you continue on this journey. Just remember these 7 core principles and just understand that when you live in alignment with these 7 things, all of a sudden these different steps become so easy, and all of a sudden this energy flows through you and life becomes phenomenal. So I'm so excited to have had you watch this video. Congratulations. Go ahead and leave comments below. What are your questions? What are your insights? What are your thoughts? Just go ahead and share that now, and look forward to seeing you as we continue this discussion of what's required for you to be the best. This is Gerald Rogers reminding you, you have one life to live. Live big.